This Think Like a Cop moment is brought to you by Coca-Cola. Drink Coke. It burns. Ba-dum-bum. Raise your hand, fellas. In credo with me. I hereby pledge to speak sparingly, to act not to argue, to be in authority through personal presence, to correct without nagging, to speak with the calm voice of certainty, to see everything, know what is significant and what not to notice, to be neither insensitive to distress nor so distracted by pity as to miss what must elsewhere be seen. So what we do within the ranks, we do in the field. Okay. Hold on a second, you can't see my pretty little face. Alright. I didn't tell anybody to laugh. And what not to notice, to be neither insensitive to distress nor so distracted by pity as to miss what must elsewhere be seen. Everybody look to your right. Is there anybody 1 block away from you? Is there anybody within 25 feet of you? Look to your left. Is there anybody 25 feet of you and approaching? If you are outside, make sure you make room not to trip them over. For too many trip overs is a trip over. Okay. Coast clear, coast clear. Let us continue. Somebody hold up their hand for me. Whew. Okay. To be neither insensitive to distress nor so distracted by pity as to miss what must elsewhere be seen. To do neither that which is unkind nor self-indulgent in its misplaced charity, never to obey the impulse to tongue lash, that silent insolence which in times past could receive the lash. To be both firm and fair, to know I cannot be fair simply by being firm, nor firm simply by being fair. How we doing? Yes, sir. Alright. Let's see. To support the reputation of associates and confront them without anger. Should they stand short of professional conduct, to reach for the knowledge of continuing mysteries of human motivation. To think, always to think, to be dependable first to my charges and associates, thereafter to my duty as employee and citizen. To keep fit, to keep forever alert, to listen to what is meant as well as what is said with words and with silences. To expect respect for my charges and my superiors, yet never to abuse the one for abuses from the other. For 8 hours each working day, to be an example of the person I could be at all times. To quease a notice on this act. To let out a belch every now and then. What'd you say, Sarge? That's not in there? Alright, my Sergeant God said to me, don't put words in there that I didn't put in there. Thank you, sir. Okay. To cultivate patience under boredom and calm during confusion. Who is a plug? God is a plug. Who is a sarge? God is a sarge. Who is a judge? God is the judge. Who is God? Nobody knows. But we will march forth for dimes. I see no urgency. I feel no emergency. All cars are walking right along. I am guard. Thank you, Mr. President. I'm not the CIA. I do not work for the DA. I do not work for FBI. I'm not in the military. I do not impede, nor do I impose. I'm self-employed correctional officer Don Corleone of American Muscle Security, LLC. Parent Group Confidential, LLC. Staff Post Foundation, LLC. It is 7:13 p.m., Friday the 20th, 2025, as we continue on. Look around. Tell me what you see. I see some eyeballs cocking at me. Alright, so let's see. We left off a human motivation to think, always to think, to be dependable first my charges. I know you did it. Hey, turn around, show me that Diddy face. Baby oil. Kevin Hart, baby oil. Yeah, we'll see when the evidence comes out. Alright. So let's see. Don't worry. They got evidence on me too. Why do you think I became a cop? Because I'm baby Jesus' ass? Is that what you think? No. They got surmounting evidence on me. In fact, I'm the one that stole the Thomas Crown affair, and I don't want to tell on myself. But I just want to get it all out. I did everything under the sun. There is not one thing under Jesus Christ himself that I did not do. The only thing I have not done has been Jesus. So it's my turn. And you can't call me an Antichrist. No take-backs. Alright? Money Python now. Alright, so, let's see what else we can do for the man so we can get a nice house while we're still in our 40s. To expect respect from the charges, we already said that. For 8 hours each working day, to be an example of the person I could be at all times, to acquiesce and notice honest act, to cultivate patience. Does anybody else miss that? To cultivate patience under boredom and calm during confusion, to understand the why of every order I take or give. To hold freedom among the highest values, though I deny it to those I guard. To deny it with dignity, that in my example they find no reason to lose their dignity. To never stop calling Buster Rhyme because he owes me tons of money. To never stop nagging the brat because she also owes me tons of money. And to just have a sense of humor because they actually only owe me a couple $100. But being that they're more millionaire than me, good guy or bad guy, they got me beat by a long shot. Therefore, I suck. Alright. And suck balls. Alright, but not today. I get to make my movie. Alright, to hold freedom among the highest values, though I deny it to those I guard. To deny it with dignity, that in my example they find no reason to lose their dignity. To be prompt, to be honest with all who practice deceit, that they find not in me excuse for themselves to say that I was at one of Diddy's parties. To privately face down my fear, not to make too many Diddy jokes, because he might pull a complete upset. And then we all might be fucked, those of us funny style comedians who are in police academy, who think it's safe to crack. Yo, listen, just a pause real quick. I just want you to know it's never safe to crack jokes on a millionaire, right? Good guy or bad guy. Especially if you want to get in the industry, dog. Especially, dog. So this is just a joke, trust me. It's serious, but it's a joke. I'll explain what's serious and what's not serious later. Once given the chance. Yo, would you take a look at that Amazon lady? Nice, right? Yo, we should see if she wants to go to a Diddy party. Alright, so listen. To privately cool my anger. Anybody got some baby oil? That I not displace it on others. To hold in confidence what I see and hear, which by the telling could harm and humiliate. To no good purpose. To keep my outside problems outside. To leave inside I was inside. To do my duty. Bob Barrington. Rikers Jail entrance hall features a mural of Correctional Officer Creed, authored by...
That's literally how it is. To me.
Bob Barrington, North Michigan University. The above New York Correction History Society Recreation Antique scroll from an image of a painted mural frame. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I love my flag, my mutual flag, my shiny red and blue. I love my flag, my mutual flag, my shiny red and blue. Alright, man, answer this transmission. Save 9 lives. I'm not going to exit this transmission until I save the last 13 of them. Because police officers don't die, firefighters don't die, nobody dies. On my watch, because Officer Curleon keeps calm, cracking jokes, and continues economically stimulating Myself. All right. Stimulate yourself. All right. Remember the motto. Fuck Rona, get money. Believe in yourself because nobody else will. And above all, it's Friday. Get laid or I won't.